forget that. Testing, I am testing my microphone. Is it working? Is it working? Welcome back to Madworks Garage. Yes, we're back after a bit of a break because one thing and another, guess what? We all had COVID. The whole family had it, yeah. I went in hospital for a quick operation, come out, got COVID. And all the kids have had it. The wife's had it, we've all had it. But we're all better now, which is a good thing, obviously. And we're back with the little panel van we picked up from Windsor. Now, you had a bit of a vote on the name. It was either going to be Dusty or Windsor. Anyway, long and the short of it is, everyone wanted Windsor. Some said Dusty, but more said Windsor. So Windsor is the name of the van. And when it's all cleaned up and in beautiful new paint and everything else, it will look royal. So Windsor's a good name, right? Yep. Benj don't agree, do you, Benj? Why? It's not like Dusty. Yeah, well, we put it to a vote. It's done. Anyway. Ben's got his legs out. It's not that warm. No. Anyway, so today we're going to do a Will It Run on Windsor, the panel van. So we're going to connect a new battery up and we'll see if we've got any life at all and we'll go from there. Yeah? Yep. Right? Yep. Ready? Yep. Let's do it. You're going to leave it running? Yeah, I can do it. For the moment? Yeah. Right. I've already put the battery in the tray, well, in the holder. So I'm going to now dab it on the, just to see if there's any sparks or anything going pop or bang, and we'll have a look and see what happens. Right, keep your eyes open, Ben. Anything? No. Nothing? No. Right, okay. Let's connect this up then. Right, I won't tighten it right up in case there's a fire. I can pull it off quick. Okay, so we've got battery connected. Let's start with something simple, shall we? So the ignition works. Okay, so we're reading full on the petrol gauge, but there's no ignition lights at all. Absolutely nothing. Right, let's see if there's any power in the lights or anything. I'll try the side lights, see if anything works. Anything? No. It's obviously all corroded up. Got no dash lights, nothing. Dead. Right, let's try indicators. Nothing. Nothing on the horn. Nothing on the wiper motor. Well, that, because nothing works, it tells me there's no power to anything. But we have got power somewhere because the temp gauge sort of jiddles a bit and the petrol gauge goes to full. So there is power there. Let's try spinning it. Nothing. Right. Okay. Well, not a great start, is it? What we need is a screwdriver. I need a screwdriver. Let's move my socket set out the way. Put it in there for a minute. No, not a great start at all. Right, in the back then. In the back for a screwdriver. Makes for interesting viewing, doesn't it? Right. Take the inside panel off. Need to try and work out why there's absolutely nothing going on at all. Was that you? Yeah. Right. The sound of the panel coming off. Righty-ho. So there should be an inline fuse somewhere up here, tucked behind here. So above the engine, inside of the dashboard is where the wiring loom comes along, and there should be a inline fuse tucked up there, just inside. Let's have a look, see if it's there. Blimey, I can't even get it out. I don't think this van's ever been touched wiring wise, so it's all put still, all in its little clips and everything else. It's obviously a good thing, but why won't you come out? Aha! I think I've got it worried. Come on, down you come. Good Lord. Not a lot of room there. Do you want to bring the camera in so people can see what we're trying to do here? Because right, generally, just here, there's an inline fuse that comes up and up behind the dashboard there. On this occasion, guess what? It's not there. So we'll pop that back. So it all looks pretty much unmolested, and I'd like to keep it that way really. It's probably something very, because it's all not working, it's probably something very simple. Just corrosion, more than likely. Right, that's all back in there. So what I could do with doing is got to be a bit careful, because I'm still a little bit delicate. If you like. Oh, someone's had this out. This, it's only got one screw in the whole thing, but it's not even in. Someone's had this out at some point, so the plot thickens. Oops. Ah, well, do you know what? It's amazing what you find behind things, isn't it? Now get the camera in here. Right, well, just lifted the dash out, and behind the dash, guess what's there? Can you get round there? Yeah. A nest with an egg, but the egg looks the size of a chicken egg. Don't tell me a chicken's been up in there. But obviously, with all this stuff all around the wiring, it's amazing anything will work really. So we've got to get all that cleaned out there, and clean up all the terminals and see if there's any damage to the wiring, if there's been mice in there or whatever else. It might be mice and they've dragged an egg in there. Could have been a squirrel dragged an egg in there. Anything, which means they might have chewed through half the wiring underneath all that. Let's hope not, but until we clear it out, we won't know. So next job is clear all that out. See what we can find. An egg. Never found an egg before. There it is. It's actually got both halves as well, so they very neatly folded it off and put it inside the other bit. Can you believe it? Right, let's get this cleaned out then. You ever got to learn to tidy up the tools when you finish with them? It's amazing how that's not rotted it out, all that stuff being in there, but there's no rot. Alright, that looks a bit better. Let's have a look now. Let's see if I can have a look in there now. Well, it looks a bit tidier. There's no eggs in there now. Still no ignition lights or anything like that. Let's just have a little... It could be any of this. The
battery.
No, I think it's actually the plug on the back of the ignition, because it's got so much stuff and corrosion, you know. I need to pop it out and God, can you believe it? I'm done with my fingers. Yeah. It did. Right, let's have a look. The wiring actually is very good. There's, from what I can see, nothing's been gnawed through. No, it all looks pretty blooming good in there. What's that there? Oh, I love a bit of wiring. Not. Get this plug off here and have a look, see what the... Okay. What do I do with my screwdrivers?
On the bench?
No, I don't think so. Here we go. Hunt the screwdriver. Oh, they're over there. I got them. I got them. You can't say that. Oh, you'll be amazed what they can hear. Okay, well, they don't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad at all, that ignition. It's all very clean. That's a shame. If you know what I mean. Where's sporty 40? Let's give it a little squirt. A little bit in there. It's actually pretty clean. Oh, nice little click as the plug pops in. Right, which one was ignition key? Not that one. Right, we got anything now? Nothing. Right. The battery's connected still, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't disconnect it, did I? Oh no, I see it going up and down there. Just put that back on there. So.
Could it be then if it's not?
Could be a million different reasons, but what might do, I have obviously got ignition because all the gauges are coming on. What I might do is just run take this put the ignition on, take the distributor cap off, and see if we got anything at the points, spark-wise that is.
Yeah.
Just to see where we have got live to. There's obviously nothing going back to the starter. There should be a white wire that brings that up. Probably get corrected on that.
On the passenger heater thing.
Pardon?
This bit, yeah. Because that was tricky.
No, it's this wire. Oh, it's hard to see.
Oh yeah, I see it.
There's these. One of these is the one that comes up from the. They're all rusty as well, aren't they? So there's a good chance that I'm going to have to get my electrical tester out, and this might be a little bit boring. Running the risk of it being a bit boring. Find my electrical tester. Yeah. Where is it? There it is. We've got to just find out where there's any power. Look. Do. These pipes are always in the way. Hang on a minute. That might help if I put the ignition on. My battery's low. That's it. Right, you little minky. Okay, so I was just testing some wires here just to see if we can see if there's any live up here at all. A good earth would be handy. Cool. Oh, neck's playing up a bit. The trouble is, you start moving these and they break. It's all got to come a bits eventually, but it's not for today. He's undoing that. Amazing. Benny, it might be an idea to put this on hyperlapse because it's going to take a little while. They'll all be asleep. Right, quick update on how we're getting on here. We're doing really well actually. I've cleaned up all the terminals on the regulator, which obviously helped the cause because now we've got ignition lights. Well, we've got oil light. The actual ignition, the red light, isn't on at the moment, but it's probably just corrosion causing that. Anyway, so I took the distributor cap off and just dabbed across the points with a screwdriver, and we got power at the points. So we're going great guns. So I'm going to clean up the points, going to clean up the rotor arm, put it in, and then we'll drop a bit of petrol down the old, down the old carburetor, and connect it up to the petrol tank 6001.5, and we'll see if we get any life out of it. As far as turning it over concerned, we still got nothing to the starter from the actual ignition switch, but I can cross it on the solenoid to spin it over. Object of the exercise today is just to see if it will run, and that's that. So I'll get a bit of emery paper, clean all this up, and we'll see how we go from there. I'm just going to waz the engine over, see if we can work out what's going on with it, if anything. Ignition's on, hoping for a miracle there, but right, well that sounds to me like there's no compression whatsoever. So I would say, just by listening to that the valves are stuck. So what we need to do is remove the rocker cover, the air filter and the rocker cover, and we'll have a look, see what state the valves are in. I mean, it's a 2-minute job, so no big deal. Alright, so we'll get that done. You turn the ignition off for me. Okay, so we need a screwdriver and we need a 7/16 spanner, please. Will that all come off? Oh, that one did. You know, it's amazing. You work on a lot of these vans, you get the feel of them, and this van doesn't feel like it's ever been to pieces. Did you hear that click when I undone that screw? Smooth, like a real big click, and then really smooth on the threads. No, I haven't been drinking, I'm just saying. Thank you. I've done the one that was a screwdriver, the others are, I think, 7/16.
What, rocker cover?
Yeah. That one that was retaining the breather pipe was screw.
That's similar as well, that back one.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, maybe this is full of dirt. Yeah, I can't see. Oh. Yeah, well, I still feel quite rough. Keep sweating up. Bloomin' COVID. Go around the front here to get the other one. Alright, there you are. It's all a bit stubborn, a bit rusty. That is definitely a spanner there, not a screwdriver, that one there.
Yeah.
The other two are screwdriver. That's weird, it must have lost one and replaced it. Can you get a screwdriver in on the other ones or not?
Yeah. Just
waiting for me to get this off. It's amazing how they undo it so nicely. Okay, that's free now, Benj. Right, I'm going to put the screws back in it so they don't get lost. That's still got its original paint on it. Look at that.
That screwdriver's gone.
Yeah, you dropped it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show this air filter to the camera because of that. That's all right, I can hold it there. Just want to show you this air filter. It's still got its original paint on the neck where the rubber goes. Look at that. All the rest is peeled off, but that, because it was under the rubber, is still like new. Crazy. Anyway, there you go. Put that in the back for a minute. Have you got the other side out, have you?
I'm just doing this one. I haven't got the spanner one out yet.
No, I've got the spanner. This is going to be interesting, lifting this off, see what's going on. That one was quite loose. I bet you there's about 3 or 4 valves all stuck up or down.
Smack 'em.
Oh no, tap them, not smack them. Lots of lubrication, they might come loose. Guarantee that's what it is, it can't be anything else, unless the rings are stuck in, but I wouldn't have thought so.
Is that... Oh yeah, it's free.
It was in a very damp garage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, quite a damp garage, and so it's probably corroded on the inside of the engine. Alright, can you take that your way? Oh yeah, I can see straight away that we've got some stuck valves. Yeah, stuck valves. Stuck valves for sure.
Yeah, but this is stuck now.
Okay, don't panic. Just release the choke cable. No, don't jam it. Give me a screwdriver. Sometimes you can get them out, sometimes you can't.
The inside was grey as well.
Blimey, tough little clip that one. He doesn't want to come out.
Stuck behind
Now, hang on. Right, let it go. Go forward. There you go. Right.
That one's not.
Yeah, that's stuck. They're supposed to be sitting on the rocker. There's loads of stuck ones. Now, I hope you can see that on the camera where we got
Possibly not.
this one stuck. Well, most of them are. It's good news, really. It's not a big deal. So we'll give it plenty of lubrication in here. So it's so satisfying after you get your compression back. You could see it as soon as you lifted the cover at the front. Right, now if I waz the engine over now, you'll see nothing's going on. There's a few moving. We got those two stuck up, those two stuck down. You see? That one's working fine. Now you can do it 2 ways. Hang on, I'll be back. There'll be a lot of haters out there going to tell me off, but the engine will be rebuilt anyway. It's just nice to know if it runs or not. Sorry?
It's gone creamy.
That's just dampness. That's a bigger screwdriver gone.
Ouch. They're stuck.
Yeah. I don't know when the last time they had it running, but it couldn't have been that. It must have been a good while ago, like, you know. God, blimey, that's tough as hell, that one. Well and truly jammed in there. Jammed up. And we'll get it right in. Just wind it a bit more. I'm going to move to...
These here
Yeah.
aren't even touching them.
No, they won't be because the valve's stuck down. The valve spring presses against all that to keep it tight. Get it. Baby steps, one at a time. God, blimey. I've took a lot of these off like this, never had them tight as this. Just a couple of taps and they generally go. That one's well and truly stuck down. When you think of the pressure on them springs, because them springs are pushing like hell to push that back up. Yeah. But it says no. I ain't having it. And that one in it. Cool, you think one of them would move, wouldn't you?
If they don't go free, then what'll happen now?
Then we'd have to take the head off and draw it all out. But there's no need for that because it'll have a rebuilt engine anyway. Well, this engine will be rebuilt anyway. But it's basically getting it running so we can move it around the workshop before we get to it, if you know what I mean. Otherwise, we've got a dead van that you can't move around. I'm not into that. It drives me mad. So get vehicles out the way when you're trying to work on other vehicles. It's a bit of a pain in the butt, isn't it? In the butt skin. I mean, leaving them to soak probably wouldn't do it any harm.
No.
But at the same, they might just pop up on their own, like, you know. Yeah. But at the same time, I want to really get it going. Bit of a boring, will it run otherwise, isn't it? No, it won't run. Stuck. So we could take the rocker off. It gives us a bit more room to work, you know, so we can actually tap the top of them, you know. But well, I suppose it's only 4 bolts and it's off. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but to put it back on, you've got to torque them up, haven't you?
Well, no, that's for doing the tappets. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's noisy at the moment. Like I said, it's just so it runs. Come on, you little beast. Maybe if I had something a bit bigger, a bit more leverage, might work. That big black screwdriver somewhere. Yeah. Right. Where's my big black screwdriver? I've got 2 big black screwdrivers. I won't get a crowbar in there, so there's no point even bothering. Well, yeah, don't laugh. If I had a crowbar the right size, it would probably... Actually, that little one might do it, but it might not be sharp enough to fit in the spring. Try anything once.
Could you use a little ball joint splitter?
No. No, that's just going to bend the screwdriver.
Chonky boy.
Yeah, this would probably be more the kiddie. Shock it. Flip, even. And you said the F word. Oh, there it goes. That one moved.
It did move.
It did move, yeah. It definitely moved.
It's connected now.
No, it's not.
Oh no, it's not.
It moved though, didn't it? Got it worried. Give it a drop more on the old WD-40. Come on, you little beast. Right, since I'm not hitting the valves anymore, can you go and get my mechanic's hammer, the big one, please? I'm hitting the screwdriver now, so shouldn't do it any much harm. God, the more I look at this van, just lovely condition it is. Oh, that's a bit better. Alright, let's have a go now. There it goes. Now it's touching. Now what we'll do, now we've got that one up, is we'll spin it over and work it. It's stuck down straight away again. That ignition's off, isn't it? Yeah. But now it's been up once. See? We've got to get it coming up on its own. It's getting there. There you are. Right, that's the first one done. Now we move to the next one. Is that loose? Yeah. Right. There it goes. One thing you've got to watch doing this is that if you knock your shims off, they'll fly there everywhere, the washer will ping off, and then you're in trouble because you've got to
lose your couplings as well. That's going.
Stuck down again. Oh, we're getting compression.
I can hear it.
Getting compression.
I can hear it.
Yeah.
Just boom, boom.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Go out and I'll vibrate through your hand. God, it's going to be stubborn, that one, because I can't get the leverage on it like that one.
No. Getting further up screwdriver. Try from the front. Or? This pipe's going to get ruined next.
Just tuck it, yeah.
If I can get something under there, might do it. Let me try first, and if not, we'll go again. Something else. That's stubborn, that one. What I could do with is getting something else underneath it to get a little bit more leverage down, like. Whoa!
Bit of metal.
There goes me blinking stitches. Oh dear. Oh Jesus.
What about that?
No, it's got to go right in there. Oh, that might do it. Nope. Got to be careful with that. It's going to be a dodgy one. Let me just spin it over again and see if it'll help it at all. Just two left. Yeah. That one and the front one. I'll go to the front one, let that one soak for a bit. Give it a bit more of that down there. Get in there. Right, go to the front one. Oh, there it goes. Oh, you bastard. Oh, swore again. Do apologise. Bad language. Stuck again.
It tried to go up.
Yeah. So we got one that's going to be a pain in the bum. Can you just cross that over, Ben? Just so me keep walking backwards and forwards. Try and get this loosened up.
Where'd you do it?
Right, you put the, I'll show you.
Oh, on the two there.
There, like that.
Lawn.
Right. Hang on, don't do it yet. Oh, that was my wrist. Oh dear, oh dear. Don't cut myself, whatever I do. Right, go on in. Yeah. Alright. Okay, go. Right. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I used a screwdriver. Only jiggled. Look, I'm going to start bleeding if I ain't careful. That'll be a mess. I'm on blood thinners at the moment, so I can't cut myself, but I better put a bit of rag over that. Shouldn't be out here really. Never mind. Vans won't wait. That ain't going to work. Where's my crowbar gone? I ain't got the angle on it. Oh. Okay, go. Right. All you got to do is turn it over, Ben, just a little bit, okay? Hang on, stop a minute. Let me just get some WD-40 in there. It's still sticking. Okay. Alright, why's it over then? Go on. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Go on. So I'm trying to help it by keeping it in there. Go on. Keep going. He's done, he's done. Okay, stop. He's done. Oh, I can smell something. No. I think the start might be getting a bit hot, or something is. I don't know. Doesn't feel hot. Right, now I've got to get back to that middle one, which is being a pain. Oh, it's really stuck. Really stuck. I wonder if my bigger crowbar will go and then get a bit more leverage on it. It might do, you know, it might do. Just getting it in between the... And I've got too much length. Typical. I wonder if I can get it from that side bench. Oh, my life. You would think that would go, wouldn't you? Get my leg in there. Oh. You really would think that would shift. All that pressure on it. Valve says no.
Won't run without it, will it?
Oh God, no. Well, it might, but it make a little bang and pop and all that. I mean, the heat would help it, but I can't really heat that up. Well, I could, but
You've got WD-40 all over it now.
yeah, it'll only burn off. But I'd rather not put fire to it at the moment. Did it go?
No. I don't think so.
Always one.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. This is stubborn. This is really stubborn. Oh my lord. Make my stomach muscles work, Benj. Put that under there again, see if I can get that to help me.
Watch it though.
How can that be so jammed? I mean, it's like,
I think that did one move a little bit.
it's mega jammed. Is it moving?
I can't see it.
That's crazy. That is crazy. How can that not turn? How can that not come up? Absolutely. Oh, I mean, I got my whole weight on that.
Yeah, it moved.
Did it?
Yeah.
I'm going to be bending it in a minute. You watch. That'll be the next problem. Oh, it's got compression now anyway.
Turn it again, just quickly.
Now I've got to, hang on, I need to get this back up. Jesus. Oh. Oh. Blimey. Right, do the old trick now. That's not up enough. That's got jammed down again, isn't it? Put those pliers back in there again, gives me a little bit more leverage on it. Oh. And try this at home. Anything? Any movement? Oh, it's jammed on there now.
Yeah.
Must have done something. Yeah.
Front one's not moving either.
Huh?
Front one's not moving again.
Got stuck again, is it? Right.
I thought it didn't.
If you put this little crowbar under there,
Yep.
like that, yeah, and just if you just leave it in there and just rest your weight on it like that, that'll just help it push it up and down again. I've got to get this one loose though, otherwise we ain't going to be getting nowhere anyway. It's not coming up enough, is it? It's got to come right up, yeah. It did then, didn't it? It's still not right up. Right, okay, so it looks like we're nearly there. Valves are moving. This middle one is a bit of a so-and-so. Trying to do two jobs at once.
Shall I do the crossing over?
Hang on a minute. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
That's come loose, that's why. Nearly there. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, excuse my French. I need that held in there and that turned over. Right, go on in. Keep going. That's it. That's it. Right. Well, with ignition on and some fuel down the carb, it should fire. Now we've got compression. So let's just try it. Just for the crack. Only got a little bit of fuel there, but it might be enough to see if it goes pop. Got a screwdriver. Camera's on, definitely. Don't want to miss this, do we? When it all goes wrong. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing. No. Oh. I hope that didn't come out on camera. Right, we'll whip a plug out and see if we've got a spark at the plug. We'll do this back one. So you get a plug spanner.
Yeah, sorry.
A plug spanner bench.
Yeah.
Let's give these another bit of lubrication again. Don't want them seizing up on us again, do we? Where's that again? It's nice to see the valves popping up and down there like good little boys. There it is. There you are. So the oil light goes out. So we've got compression. We've got oil pressure, should I say. What's that? What's supposed to do with that? Great fart. Right, where are we? Getting that back one. Take number 4 out. They're going to be quite wet, I should think. All that.
Shall I take the ignition off?
No, I need it to see if there's a spark.
Well, no, but just whilst you take it.
Right, pop that in the lead. Just hold it on the back. On the head there. No spark. And we're going to start chasing the spark now. We had a spark, now we ain't got one. Let's double check it. No, nothing. Right, that's good news really. At least you know why it don't run. Oh, 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 it's doing me back in. Right, let's turn the ignition off for a sec. Okay, take the distributor cap off. Right, Lift it away gently there, mate. Thank you very much. Just move that rotor arm out. Right, I had a little screwdriver. What did we do with it? Little blue handled one. Little thin. Oh, it's not blue, it's black. I knew that. Right, let's just see if we got any life down in the old. Yeah. So we got life there.
Minimal, but.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's a lot of spark there. You might have to get a little bit of emery paper between them, Benj. You know the routine. And clean them up again. I'll turn the ignition off so you don't get a poke. If I just open them up a little bit for you. Can you get it in there? You double-sided it, have you?
Oh no. Best if I do.
I don't know why I'm sweating so much. I'm boiling.
Me. Blood's gone to my eyes.
Right, you got it in there? Got it in there?
I don't know. No.
Got it?
No.
Oh, glasses are falling off my head now as well.
No. Just open it up again for me. Get the point right in there. Yeah.
That's it. Alright. That'll do, yeah, I think. No, I'm just going to turn it over and see if we got a spark there, right? Nothing there, is there? No. Balls. Bugger, even. Damn. Saying all the wrong things. We definitely got power there. Let's just try it again.
There's a point gap a bit.
Oh! Give it a clean. Oh. Can you get the airline and blow that out again? The airline, sorry. Is there any air in it? No. Oh.
Of course not.
Alright, charge a compressor then. Give it a good blow out. And we'll have another look and see. It's alright. Okay, turn it over. Go on.
Bit back.
There's nothing showing there. Nothing showing there at all.
Leads in or?
We have got some smoke rising though. Is that trying to fire, is it?
Well, that's the only thing I could think of.
Did it feel like it was trying to...
Yeah, I had back pressure on the last one.
Turn it again. Hang on. Oh, I'm going to feed it a bit more power on this little jump pack.
No.
Right, well we got I'll put a bit of fuel, antifreeze, fuel down the carburetor. I've got the choke on, so the ignition's on. Let's see what happens. Ready?
Yeah.
Nothing. Bit more fuel. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bit of life, I believe.
Yeah. You want to stick some down the
Right, we need some fuel in it.
stick down 6,000.
Sorry? The 6001 and a bit, Mark II.
So go down.
Is that enough?
Gravity feeding.
Oh. Ready?
Yeah.
Right, we've still got boost power. No. Right, what we'll have to do is give it a rest for a minute and let this battery charge.
Okay.
Because it's running the battery down. We can double check the spark on the back plug here, just to make sure it's still there.
Yeah.
But it definitely tried something, didn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure it did. It might help to clean all the plugs up, really.
Should we do that then? Or?
Can do. I don't really want to put a new set in it because it's got to go for rebuild anyway. That one's still nice and clean.
Okay.
It smells of petrol. That's not a good sign.
No.
Well, it is a good sign, but it wants to burn it really, doesn't it? Let's just double check that spark there. Ignition's still on.
No. It's on now.
Yeah, it's still a spark. It's not great, but it's there. Right, let's have all the other plugs out and clean them.
Okay.
Put that one back in. There's probably too much fuel in there. Probably flooded it. Right, number 4. Right, here. Yeah, give it a clean. Right, I got. I'll give you another one in a minute. Let's put this back in. Right, on to the other side for the others. Oh, that one's tight. Blimey, rusted in. Yeah, that one wants a right good clean up, that one.
Yeah.
Good boy, good boy. Get number 1 out, that's about it. Ooh, ew. It's like it's been in a pond. I think it possibly was number 4 that was trying to do something. Well, one at the back anyway, or the front, depending on which way you're at. Yeah. Have you poked it right up the Uter?
Yeah.
That's it. Take that one in. A bit better. Right, should have given the battery a bit of a boost up whilst I've been waiting. Oh, stuck my head in the camera. Sorry about that. Right. Okay, so we got 4 clean-ish plugs. I'm charging for a bit. We'll give it another go now. Put the ignition on, please, Benny. No. Without extra power, we're sort of running on empty, really. I don't know what happened to the big one. I just have no idea why it doesn't work anymore. The only thing you could do is try it on the handle again.
I think the front one's stuck.
Front what stuck?
Arm.
Sorry? Arm? What arm?
That front one.
I don't think so. Looks right to me. No, they're all fine. If you try it on the handle, it might just fire because we're just drawing all the power off the points.
Right, I'll just move the camera back a bit. Right, ready?
Mm-hmm. Got compression now, isn't it? What's it feel like?
Strong.
Don't worry, Benny. You just pull your your guts out. Oh, why don't anything work? It's so annoying. Nah. Try him, wouldn't it? Is the camera on?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. We need more power. Without the machine working, we're pretty much...
Camera on.
Right, let's have another go then. See if it'll go. Nothing. Let's try a bit of choke. Oh, that ain't gonna work, is it, that thing? Manual. Nothing. Bit more fuel down the old through. Nothing. Half choke, maybe. Nothing. No. Right, something's amiss then. Let's whip a plug out the back again. Still got ignition lights, that's good. This van only shows 48,000 miles on the clock. And knowing the history of it, it's probably original.
That's my car.
Yeah. Probably original. Right, it's flooded. It is absolutely soaked, those plugs are.
Right.
Let's just put that back on there and spin it over again. I'll check this spark all the time. It always makes me think that it's stopped. Oh, hang on. Haven't got enough hands.
Do you want me to do anything or?
Well, you're holding the petrol tank, aren't you? Not that you really need to at the minute. Don't really need to at the minute. Yeah, hold this plug on here with the pliers, please. Just so it gets good ground.
I'm not gonna die, am I?
No, God, that'd be ridiculous. I wouldn't put you in harm's way, Benny. Right, it's got a lovely spark there, so you can hear it trying to fire. Just relieving it of one plug has given that a little bit of extra. Because now there's so much compression. It's gone from no compression to loads of compression. That sounded weird. I wonder.
Firing on 3 cylinders?
No, I'm just wondering if some leads are back to front. Because I haven't been in there, someone else has been in there. But that should be 1, 3, 4, 2, isn't it? 1, 3, 4, 2. 1, 3. I'm round the wrong way. I need to come out.
Yeah, it's like
It always confuses me upside down.
that one says to number 3 on the distributor. Looks like it's loose a little bit.
That's 1, 3. Yeah, 3 and 4 back to front. 4, 2 it should be. Yeah, there's more than that back to front. Hang on. 1, 3. Yeah, 4 is in 3's place.
Right.
Hang on, where's 3 go? Is that number 3?
Yeah.
On 3. Is that 4 I've got in my hand, isn't it?
Yeah.
4, 2. Someone has been tinkering, unless it's just set up wrong. I don't know. There's only one way to find out. It's no big hassle, is it? Let me just spin it over like that. Is the ignition on?
No.
Put it on, please. Put that back in there. Is the ignition still on?
Yeah.
Oh, the light's gone out.
No, that's all right, I'll come back on now.
That's right, it's on.
1. 1, 3, 4, 2. 2. Do you know what? I've had this problem before. Huh?
Countless time.
I'm going to leave that on there. Just going to shift that for a sec. Over to there. That one over to there. That camera's still on, right?
Yeah.
Just double checking, you don't want to miss nothing.
Just in case. Oh yeah.
So where's that lead? Is there fuel in that tank? Huh? No? Okay.
Need some fuel.
Ooh, Windsor.
Fuel in there.
No, not. It is a fine line between flooding it and making it happy. Oh.
Bring your oil up.
It is. It is. Good news. Shit, those leads are hot. Oh, I said shit again. Oh, I said it again. Sorry. Sugar. Right, I can't work where I am. Sort of, I'm getting cramp in my nether regions. Let's move some stuff out of the way. So I'll get right in.
For a show.
No, it won't. I tried. I wish.
Maybe holding it on whilst you do it.
No.
Did for that other van.
Yes, I know, but that was different. Oh, Windsor, you're going to live, aren't you? Oh, my lovely little van. Oh. Come on, do it before I get cramp again. What it wants is a bit of choke, but it doesn't want too much choke, and it wants a bit of throttle, but it don't want too much throttle. It's well, it's not been run for 20 years that I know of, so you know, it's a miracle really that how good these old engines are. And people throw them away and put modern ones in. Don't understand. Never really got my head around that. Everyone to their own. Is there any fuel in that can at all?
No.
That might be half a battle, but right, get some fuel in that can. No, in there. Leave me a little bit in there because I'm going to need it. I think that's enough, isn't it? I can hear it coming in. Is it here? That.
It's empty again.
Can't be.
It is. In it. That's it. Runs.
Well, I think we got a runner after all our work. Is there absolutely no fuel left in that can again?
No.
Where's it just filling? Where's it all going then? All over the floor or something?
No. No, it's just not going in there. Well, it is. I'm just drinking it.
It's just going to be filling the bowl up in the carburetor.
Well, it could be. Since the choke lever's, the choke link's not working freely, couldn't you hold it in the choke position with that?
Well, as I was holding it in there, I've just moved it again. Needs to have a bit of choke. I'm just going to swap those two back round again.
Yeah.
Need to take that one off there and that one off there and put that on there and that one on there. Just in case we're slightly out of the order there. I think it was better the other way, wasn't it? Go on, my legs, man. Take them back out and change it back. That one there, that one there. Put that one back on there. That's it. Push them right in. Right. Oh. Well, that's answered that question, isn't it? Yeah. Hey? We need to get some fuel in there so we can run it for at least a couple of minutes. We've got no water.
What?
Yeah, it's going to do a lot of that because it's not been running years. You want to get the can and fill it up properly. Jesus. Enough to cut the lawn in there. Yeah. Right, now we should be able to keep it running for a little while. On the petrol tank 6001 and a bit Mark II. Ready? This is going to do on its own. It wouldn't surprise me. Ooh. Wowee! Can you just listen to that? That was too much to ask for. We're not warm enough. That didn't sound very nice, did it?
What?
That knocking.
No.
Well, there's oil coming up, so
Yeah, that's what I thought.
the oil's getting round. So that knocking didn't sound very good, though. So all the little tappets are working perfectly now. Carburetor's particularly good, which is amazing really. It almost wants to tick over. Oh, I just don't believe it. Well, I do believe it. I've said it again and again and again. It's so nice to have oil all over myself again. It's been a while. Cool. That's all right, Ben's just done a slow-mo of the engine running. It's very cool. We'll put it in the video. Over. Well, I'm really happy, really happy. I mean, it's just incredible. Let's get this cover back on because we got oil going everywhere. You want to put it in from the front. What's the state of the hoses? Can you see the water hoses?
This one's crusty around the actual water pump itself.
You think it'll hold water?
Impossible. Might pour out the bottom hose there. I can't see that one.
May well do, mightn't it? Let's get that back on first anyway. Wow. Will it run? Yes, it will. Stop the oil splatting everywhere because it's a bit mucky.
Yeah? Yeah.
I guess so. It's a job to tell. We've got to line them up, haven't we? You know what we can try in a minute though?
What's that?
When we get it running again, if we can get it to run nicely, is the clutch, which is bound to be completely stuck. Be way too much to ask. I'd have thought. Oh, got a start on that one.
Yeah, this one that plug's pretty long as well.
I won't tighten it right up till you got the others in. It'll all want rebuilding anyway, but it's just nice to hear them run, isn't it, after all this time. You're going to put the spanner one on there, are you? This side.
Yeah, it's easier that way.
You'll have to do it because I can't quite reach around there. I've got the back ones in. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous, beautiful little vans they are. You got him in?
Don't know yet.
Looks like you have. I think this bit of rag on cleaning. Huh? Is the other one in? Is this one doing up?
Don't know.
Do you want me to do it? Hurry up there, I'm going to sleep. What's that? That's why I do it.
No need, is it?
Oh yeah,
Where's
there's every need.
Pokey little screwdriver you have.
I don't know. What do you do with it? See, you always blame me when you lose stuff.
Just the same as you blame me when you do stuff.
Yeah, well, it's your fault.
Right, the hole's there, so it won't be going in.
Yeah, you just got to move it about a bit on the gasket. That's all. Till it goes in the hole. You want me to do it? You got it?
Yep.
Ah, good man. See, I knew you could do it. Old Stephen's going to be well chuffed when he hears his dad's van run again. What do you think, Stephen? Hey, won't be long. Is that one doing up all right, Ben? Good. There'll be a time when you do free to my one.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh dear. You put all the spanners back, did you?
No, it's on 7/16 that you lost.
Oh right, okay, that one. I don't know where it is. It's not in here. There it is, there. I told you it was in here. Alright.
Right, yeah.
We can actually run it then without the Oil splatting all over the place.
Right.
All tight, is it?
Yeah.
Fabulous. Right, let's start her up again then. See what we're happening now. Doesn't want choke. Ready? Right. Oh, do you know what? The petrol gauge has actually stopped now,
Right.
at just before half full.
Just got fuel in the tank.
Well, I don't know. I think it would have pumped all over the place by now. Should cut the hose off, unless the pump doesn't work. I don't know. Anyway, let's start her up then. Can you start her up for me? Hang on, let me. What we're going to do is try the clutch. Hang on a minute. What I want you to do, I'll just turn the ignition off. I'm just going to put it in first gear. I think that's first, or was it reverse?
There's nothing behind you and in front of you.
Right, so I'll put it there. I've got the clutch depressed.
Ready?
Yeah, just click it. Oh, we got a clutch. Right, hang on then. Ready? Now do it. Go on, start it for me. Got clutch. It's got all the gears. All there. The whole lot. So we've got all gears, we've got clutch, we've got a running engine. Sweet as a little nut, it's unbelievable. You really wouldn't believe it, would you? It never ever cease to amaze me. I'm watching the petrol pump right now, and I can see there's fluid in it, and it's actually pumping, but obviously the tank's completely empty. Anyway, we wouldn't want that fuel coming up, would we? It's ticking over, it's nearly ticking over. Right, I'm not going to run it anymore. We'll get some water in it, and then we'll run it a bit more. Let the heat right through. Oh my life, lovely jubbly. Where's my barrel bin then? Oh, it was there, was it? Oh, I was just went in there looking for that. Where's the lid? Oh. You reckon you can get that in there without actually spilling it all over the place?
Yeah, good go.
Or shall I get a funnel?
Give it a good go.
Give it a good go then. Oh. I mean, obviously, we can't leave it in there. Well, we can for a few weeks. When it starts getting cold, mate, that's going to have to come out. It'll probably just blow a hose or something anyway if it doesn't leak all over the place. But at least you can run it with a bit of water around the engine to help. I can't tell whether that's what you spilt or the hose leaking.
It's me spilling because little droplets are coming out.
How much fuel's left in there? A bit.
Nearly there.
You see the dogs? They're right.
A little bit.
Okay, that'll do. That is useless, but it'll go on there.
No, I just
Oh, I see it's go round and round. Right, I'll start her up. Well, you can start her up again with your screwdriver.
Right, it's coming up on the pump, you know, where the water pump is. You can actually see that coming out there.
Well, let's just run it for a little while because it's now got water. Huh? Leaking? It's leaking? What is? What? No, it's a core plug, isn't it? Yeah, I thought it was. Well, I'm well chuffed. Is there any water left in there at all? No, I have to switch it off then. Well, there you are. A core plug, that makes complete sense to me.
Yeah, I seen it just coming outside the engine. I was like, oh well.
Yeah, down here.
Yeah,
Under the manifold.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. It's an easy fix anyway. But it doesn't need fixing because it's only ever going to be driven in and out of here. Never going to get hot until the engine's rebuilt when the van's done. So, yeah, lid. Okay, so well, that's brilliant. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? We have a running panel van. You know, it just wants to live, and a core plug is nothing between friends, really. I mean, you could possibly just, I mean, depending on how the engine runs, you know, a long period, what we need to do is fix the core plug, really get water antifreeze in it and just let it run and run, and just see how it is. It's a possibility it would be all right without a rebuild, but put it this way, it's better to rebuild them. You take all the van apart, you take all the front off it, you repaint the whole van, you do everything else, and then you leave an old engine in there. There's a good chance that you're going to have to take it all apart again after about 100, 200 miles and rebuild the engine. So it's like not really worth it. Anyway, over here is a rebuilt engine.
Yeah.
So this,
Well, one of two. There's another one over there.
yeah, well this is what they look like when they come back after a rebuild. It's basically brand new. It's been deep cleaned inside and out. It's had everything replaced, absolutely everything replaced inside it. And it's basically ready just to go straight in, and away you go. You know, you're good for 100,000 miles or more if you look after it. It'll probably do a lot more than that. It's got more modern pistons and everything in it, so it's bored out slightly, plus 60s I think he uses, and they are absolutely stunning engine. All of my vans have them, these engines. So if you ever want your engine rebuilt, get in touch and we can sort that out on exchange. Anyway, so there we are. Let's sum up. So what have we got? We have got a running panel van, and pretty much on the button now. It will probably improve the more you run it, but without water it's a bit of a worry. So we'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah. Yes.
We haven't got any electrics working still. We've got power up to the clocks, because obviously we've got the ignition, but nothing on the starter. We've got no lights, we've got no wipers, absolutely nothing electrical works. So it's obviously one major fault there causing that. But that's about it. So Windsor runs. Happy days.
Windsor runs.
Windsor runs. And there's a clutch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this
And all the gears. So how about that? Chuffed to bits. Anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching Madworks Garage again. I hope I'm in frame. Am I in frame? I am. Watching us again, and we'll be back again real soon with probably another instalment on the ice cream van, or maybe it might be Eugene, because he's looming, needs some work doing. So we might get on the 44 Ford GPW Jeep. But anyway, until then, we'll see you. Take care of yourselves and don't get COVID like I did. We did. All right. Take care.